What is going on, YouTube? What is going on, UpNext family? Danny here, back again with another one for you guys. And we're going to be taking our content to the next level here on UpNext Crypto. I've been doing a lot of research, as you guys know, in the AI industry and how we can really utilize AI to make our lives not only simpler, but earn some passive income online, or even be able to fast track the things that we're already doing and be able to do it more efficiently and utilize the capabilities of AI to its full maximum potential. And that's basically the topic of discussion today, is looking at what happens when AI agents don't just answer questions anymore, but they actually hire each other, they pay each other, and actually rent compute, build reputation, and get rewarded for their completed work. Now that is what's happening here with Noose Network, which is an AI crypto project that's building what is called the economic layer for AI agents, which is a system that's going to be designed to measure agent work, verify that work, and settle payments on chain. But is this genuinely a useful piece of AI infrastructure, or is it just another project putting blockchain terminology around the future of what this vision could be? Well, today we're going to dissect it, and we're taking a proper look at Noose, the protocol, its compute node dashboard, and the AI capabilities that it has. This is UpNext Crypto, so let's get right into it. And here we are on noosenet.ai. AI agents are already working and how they can get paid. So what we're looking at here at the simplest level, that Noose is trying to build infrastructure for a world where autonomous AI agents become economic actors. So instead of just using ChatGPT or Claude Code as a human user, imagine that agent that needs GPU compute, proprietary data, and another agent service, or a specialized workflow. So that's what actually Noose is exploring here, is wanting those agents to be able to discover services, call them, verify the work, and pay them automatically. And the platform actually describes itself as a layer 1 network built for machine economy. As you guys can see, the total nodes right now is sitting at over 3,400. The ICN training, again, over 3,400. And they've got some incredible stats and numbers in the space so far. Now, this is very important to remember. Noose is not primarily pitching a one frontier AI model. They are out here doing a coordination of incentive layer around the AI workloads and agents. Now, the problem that Noose is actually here to solve is, in today's world, in 2026, AI infrastructure is mostly centralized. The model provider controls the model, the cloud provider controls the compute, and the payment rails are made for humans, and it can be difficult to prove which contributor actually created a useful output. So Noose's thesis here is that the traditional blockchains are good at tracking transactions, yes, but they do not naturally measure whether an AI task was actually useful, whether the compute was high quality, or whether an agent actually delivered the value that was being sought. So Noose proposes this framework called Proof of Agentic Contribution, which is the POAC. Now, rather than just rewarding raw hardware alone, the protocol says that it wants to connect compute performance with actual agent utility. So in other words, running GPUs should not automatically be enough, but the compute needs to support valuable AI work. Just looking at it overall, that is a very compelling direction in theory. So the hard part is pretty obvious. Measuring useful intelligence is dramatically more difficult than measuring the hash rate, which is why a lot of platforms are not even trying to do it. So the POAC that I mentioned earlier, an easy way to think about it is a normal proof of work system. Mostly they're going to ask you, how much computation did you perform? But Noose is asking the bigger question. Was your computation stable? Was it used by good agents? Or did those agents actually complete those tasks, and did people actually invoke those services? The platform refers to these metrics, including training points, agent points, and intelligence points. And agent points, or AP here, is actually intended to reflect signals such as evocation frequency, model qualities, and task completion. Their Hill equilibrium mechanism is actually designed to prevent pure compute monopolies by trying higher rewards to the combination for useful agent activity and quality compute. That's the core innovation claim here by Noose, is that value should flow through a measurable contribution, not just capital or a raw GPU ownership. But for the viewers, this is also the first major due diligence checkpoint. It is a scoring system and is only as credible as its data sources. So, anti-Sybil protections, transparent formulas, and independent verification are very important to keep in mind. Noose here is breaking its ecosystem into different node roles. First, the intelligent contribution nodes, or the ICNs. These are going to provide compute resources such as GPU capacity and to run AI models and execute workflows. And then there are nodes or services related to data agents, and the project refers to those agents as data supply as layers, where agents, APIs, and data sets and specialized services can be offered to the network. So we got a dashboard here that I actually want to show you guys. If you guys want really deep information, you can pretty much get that from their landing page on their website, on their homepage. There's tons of information regarding who powers the agent economy. Really learn a lot about what these guys have been doing and are looking to do in the space. But this is what their dashboard actually looks like. You can see the total nodes, the devices that are in training for ICN. You can see the active nodes. It is really clean, their dashboard actually. Super simple. You can go to the mainnet and the testnet. You have to connect your wallet, which you can do so with Phantom, MetaMask, or there's plenty of options for you guys to connect different wallets. And you can check out your nodes right there, the ICN, the IVN, and you can actually check your devices as well. So basically on this dashboard is designed to actually manage those compute nodes, monitor those AI training tasks, track the rewards, and configure devices on the Noose network. So when you open the overview, don't think of it like a ChatGPT dashboard where you guys type in prompts into a model. Think of it more like an operations console for participating in AI infrastructure. This is where the dashboard's job is to answer the few practical questions that we need answered. Is our node online and configured correctly? Are we retrieving or executing tasks? What is the status of its compute activity? These are the questions we want answered, and that's exactly what we're doing. Or how are the rewards being tracked? What hardware devices setting need attention? These things are all being tracked. And for node operators, this is the most tangible part of the platform because it turns an abstract AI economy thesis into operational metrics. This is where I would spend most of my time during my own review, uptime, track history, actual workload and reward logics, withdrawal conditions, hardware requirements, and whether the task data could actually be independently verified. You guys do have a token as well. It is a 2-token model actually. Noose is positioned as the governance and staking and long-term incentive token, which is the Noose token, NOOS, and then they have the NOx, which is positioned as the high frequency payment asset for agent runtimes, for compute, for data, and service settlement. So they do have 2 different tokens for that. So I really think about Noose. I do think that these guys are one of the most ambitious AI infrastructures that's out there in the crypto space, because it is not merely doing we use AI. No, it's trying to build an economy where AI actually work itself becomes measurable, they become verifiable and payable, and this dashboard gives the project that operational entry point through the node management, which is absolutely beautiful. If Noose can actually prove these pieces, it could become one of the most meaningful infrastructures for the agent economy out there right now. And if not, it's just going to risk being another complex tokenized network with more architecture than the actual usage. But what I do think is, proof of agentic contribution is the next evolution beyond proof of work, or even, measuring AI value on chain. It is going to be a game changer. You guys check out all the information on noosenet.ai. All the links will be down in the description for you guys to do your own research. And if you enjoyed the video, guys, as always, smash a big thumbs up on the video. Let me know what you think about the crypto space right now, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Danny's out for now. Peace!